Well, it was a special day for Bob. Bob there on the left. He'd built Martin Evans' design Waverley in 5-inch gauge. It's taken a few years to build, and this was a big day. This was its maiden run. We had done some steam tests, stationary testing at his workshop, but this was the first time it was actually going to run on tracks. So here we are up at the at Northcliffe Woods of the Bradford Model Engineering Society, and now they're just organising to get the engine out of the van, and that's the chap with the hat there is Ken Shipley, a long time member of the society. It's quite a heavy engine, is this, and I know from experience, because I silver soldered the boiler for it. Very heavy. It's Martin Evans Waverley, which is that Atlantic, and this engine was described in the Model Engineer many years ago. If you happen to pay a visit to the track at Northcliffe Woods of the Bradford Model Engineering Society, this lifting device is always available, and it makes it easy to move about because it's on a smooth concrete area, and you just move it up to the section of track which swivels out, which is locked in place by a lever at the side of the swivel. It makes it fairly easy to get your engine onto the main line. Of course, this will take you also to the steaming bays.
Bit more. That'll do. That'll do. Right.
Done. Lovely.
Now, unfortunately, on this particular day, which is a Wednesday, the society have a maintenance day, and some large sheets of wood were being painted, and it was more convenient to lay them over the steaming bays while they were painted. It didn't really get in way. It was just got to be careful you didn't catch yourself and get paint all over you. And there's Aaron with the red top, and Ken helping. As I mentioned, it's a very heavy engine for 5-inch gauge, and it's really a powerful loco. To say it's an Atlantic 442. The only thing I don't like about this loco, the design what Martin Evans incorporated into it, is the blowdown valve, which is directly under the firebox on the foundation ring. It's really awkward place to get to, and it's a potential hazard. I think you could badly scald your hand, because the minute you open the valve, before you get your tool out at whatever you're using or whatever, you could get a blast of steam on you. I think it's a poor idea, and I think you could have done something different. That's just my opinion. Others may disagree. I know Bob doesn't like it one bit. And now we've got the Blackgate's Pee-wee blower on, working away there. And Bob gets some coal on.
Climbing up a bit now.
Yeah.
Pressure building up now. Time for the engine blower to be put on. with the engine blower on, steam started to rise. Won't take long once you get the loco blower going.
Pressure coming out. The regulator must be open. It's blowing pressure out of the drain cock now.
Now the steam on the lower left there is the whistle valve, which is leaking a small amount of steam, and it's not strong enough to make the whistle sound. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it is a bit small, is it?
Now this anthracite is mainly for the smaller gauge,
Yeah,
the 3.5 inch.
Small stuff.
We do have some larger sizes for 5 inch, so that was the next step, as these were burning away a little bit too quick. And also it took quite a lot of filling for this firebox, which is quite large. We're getting a little bit of steam escaping from the drain cocks as well. I believe the regulator is a slight leak. It's only a small amount, but it's enough to cause the drains to blow. It's really a good job you have drain cocks, because you need to keep these open while raising steam, otherwise you're going to get water building up in the cylinders, and it's not a good idea to have water in your cylinders. Again, just making sure that the section of track is in the correct position and locked up. A few final checks on the tender and engine connection and riding truck, and we're all set to go. It's quite a while since Bob had any track running, and this should be a very satisfying moment for him after all these years of building the engine. Off she goes. Woo.
Blow it down. Don't be doing a blow Peter. Ooh, take it steady. It wants to be on. Aye.
Well, that's certainly off to a flying start, and it sounds okay.
Could be dripping oil.
Just take it steady on the curves, and we'll be right.
Place is good. Bit of an understatement, wheel spin.
You want a cup of tea?
I won't say no, thank you.
You want a cup of tea, Ken?
Please.
Perfect timing there, and thank you, Adrian, for the tea.
That sounds alright. Yeah. Keep an eye on your water. Got some coal. For a maiden run, not really short.
Just a pause to get his breath back. There on the right is one of our members, Dr. Jim Jennings, who's built a unique Crampton type loco in 5-inch gauge. If you'd like to see that running, I've posted a link below. here our club boiler inspector Russ is checking the safety valves to make sure that they're clear, they're okay at the correct pressure and correspond to the red line on the pressure gauge, and he seemed happy with the setting. Now the boiler itself obviously has got full certification after the hydraulic test. Well, no amount of fiddling and adjusting could we get this injector to work. The steam valve's open, steam getting there, water is running freely, there's no apparent joints loose. We seem to think it could be the clack on the back end, the ball either lifting too much or not enough. And now for a ride around the track on the riding trolley behind Bob. See how we go. Well, safety valve's blowing off, and I think really injecting needs putting on, but that's up to Bob. And also, if possible, just bring the lever back a notch or two. I think leaning over this long tender was a little bit of a problem for Bob, and he was struggling really to get out the regulator, and even harder to get to the lever. The engine's handling the track without any problems. The front bogie is guiding okay, and the engine sounds in good order. It's just that getting at the controls is going to have to come up with some extensions, I believe, just so we can make it easier to get at the regulator. By the way, there's no axle pump on this engine. Martin Evans didn't incorporate the design for one. Well, for its maiden run, it's done quite well. I think Bob was pleased with the outcome. Just one or two minor problems, which I'm sure they'll be able to sort out. But it run quite well. We're very pleased with it. And of course, it does run in reverse. Well, I hope you found this video of interest, and thank you for watching.